The exact systems I use to scale a clothing brand all the way from 0 to 10K a month in 2026. Watch this, copy it, okay? For people that are new here that don't know me, I'm just gonna go real quick. This is the exact system me and my brands and clients use to get results like this, all right? Adam Sean went from 1K a month all the way to 33K a month. Jamal went from 5K a month all the way to 40K a month in 2 single months. Verma went from 0 to 10. By the time you're watching this video, it'll probably be 40K a month now, which is extraordinary. Society went from 15K to all the way to 60K a month in 3 months, okay? Which is unbelievable. And what I like to call, these are systems, what I like to call the community acquisition system, okay? And quite frankly, the system comes down to 3 main pillars. And I've very, very simplified this for you because I've seen so many countless of videos, these gurus, and trying to just overcomplicate shit and just sell shit to you, right? My goal here is for you to have full clarity on the system, how to apply it to your brand, have full understanding. I've made this as simple as possible, and it comes down to 3 main pillars. Number 1 is the driver, okay? The driver, okay? Second is the oil, third is the vehicle, okay? Now, let me explain, okay? As you can see, I'm really going to simplify everything. Every pillar is a key component in making your brand successful, okay? Without each component, nothing will work, okay? You have to make every single pillar your main success, okay? Now, first things first is the driver, okay? Without a good driver, you can have all the oil in the world, the best car in the world, but you won't win the race, okay? Lewis Hamilton can have a shitty car and probably beat you in an F1 race because you have no experience and you're a shitty driver, okay? Same principle, okay? This pillar is simply broken down into the main core foundation of the brand, okay? As a value and feeling is what we're trying to sell the customer, not the product. And I think this is the most confusion people get. You know, people go through, oh, my product is this, my product is this, my product has this feature of this fabric, my product solves, like no one cares just yet. You need to make them a reason. You need to give them a reason for your customers to actually care about your product features and your product solution, okay? Now, this is very important for you to understand. I'm gonna give you examples, but there's 4 main questions that you need to answer to create that product foundation, that brand foundation to scale. Because without this, you can have the best vehicle, you can have the best oil, but nothing will work. Number 1, who are we selling to? Be very fucking specific, because most people that I see when you say, let's just say you have a streetwear brand, which many people are watching do have a streetwear brand. When I ask them the question like, who is our ICP? Who are we selling to? They just say 18 to 20-year-olds who like fast fashion. Fuck, why don't they just buy from Supreme or Bape, right? Why would they buy from your brand, right? You're not giving them a reason for them to even look and have interest in your brand, okay? Number 2 is, what are the daily pain points your customers go through? Okay, and this is the most important thing because us human beings, we are emotional creatures. We buy and we never make decisions of logic, especially when we're buying clothing, buying products online and stuff like that. Every decision, subconscious decision that we make is through emotional triggers, and that comes from not what we want, but the daily pain points, because that is a bigger push than what we want. All right, so we need to understand what our customers' daily pain point actually goes to, because once we understand that, every single marketing angle, messaging, creatives delivers, right, the ability to trigger an emotional reaction from our customers, okay? Number 3 is, what is the brand value? What is unique about a brand? What is the unique mechanism about the brand towards our ICP? And 4, this is something new that I added, and I added this just to simplify the thing. What is the product solution? Okay, let me give you an example, because the thing is, if you're a clothing brand that can provide a specific solution to a very specific ICP, this is how you're going to create leverage between you and your competitors, and this is how you're going to create massive fucking scale. Again, you can have the shittiest ads in the world, you can have the shittiest fucking email, back-end website, whatever it is, but if you have the core foundation, right, you're going to be ahead of 99% of your competitors, okay? And this is not talked about enough. So many people talk about running ads, all that stuff. Yes, it's important, but with ads are never going to succeed unless you have a good core brand foundation. Let me give you an example, okay? I'm going to use this golfing brand example. I play golf, okay, if you guys don't know, okay? Now, who are we selling to? We're not just going to say golfers. Fuck, why don't they just buy from Titleist, right? Why don't they just buy from FootJoy, one of those golfing brands that sell clothes, okay? Now, my ICP, very specific, is golfers who are not serious and play the sport as a hobby and for fun. Things like golf is sometimes too serious, they feel left out, and sometimes they just want to enjoy golf as it is a sport, not for the people that actually take it seriously, right? So they feel left out. Now, the daily pain points, it says it in the ICP, right? They feel left out, they just want to enjoy the sport as it is, and they just want to play it as a hobby and not take it seriously, which many golfers do, right? That's the daily pain point that they go through, right? They love golf, but only love the golf as a hobby aspect, not the actual intense with the strict clothing etiquette, you know, all that bullshit you'll probably know as you go through, okay? Now, what is the brand value? Our brand value for this brand will be to provide a solution to sort of their pain points that they go through, which is the main pain point of they feel left out as they think golf is too serious when they think it's fun for them, but they feel left out because they're not good enough, or their handicap is too high. So for this example, right, our brand value is providing fun golfers who enjoy this as a hobby, right? And the product solution could be products specifically made for hobby for golf, right? So not these formal tees, maybe spikeless shoes that look like golf. Again, providing that product and sort of providing a solution to our customers that, hey, golf is fun, we're going to keep it that way, and our products look fun as well, and they look sort of a combination of golf and everyday wear combined, because it's not that serious, right? That is the number one example, okay? So, pretty simple. Now, once you understand that, you're gonna have massive leverage between your competitors, because no, we're not selling just clothes to golfers. We've actually almost created like an untapped niche towards our own golf. Yes, we sell golf clothes, but it's a combination of streetwear and golf clothes that we can provide to the people that feel left out, people that feel golf is too serious. You see how I created leverage and sort of like a market in terms of the gap, okay? Now, we can have the core foundation, but to win the race, we need good fucking oil and a lot of it, okay? You can have Lewis Hamilton and the best vehicle, but without the oil, nothing runs, okay? The concept, the oil is the actual creative, okay? Creative is the fuel for the clothing brand. It's literally what fuels the attention and is what's going to bring us the attention. Okay, I want you to understand that, okay? We can have the best ad strategy and the best brand foundation, but this needs to be portrayed within our creatives, okay? To have the best quality oil in comparison to our competitors, there are specific levers we need to focus on, okay? Now, these are the main things I want to go through. Number one is quality control. Number two is creative branding. Third is creative consistency. Fourth is top of funnel to bottom of funnel creative. Fifth is actually developing specific ad creatives. Sixth is website creative, removing all sales objections, okay? And lastly, creative that covers our unique selling points versus unique value proposition, okay? Now, I'm gonna put a video, link in bio. It's like a 30-minute video that I go through step-by-step process on how to make specifically for these winning. In this video today, I'm going to show you the sort of the criteria of what this actually means. Number one is quality control. The quality of your creatives is the biggest way you can build trust within your customers, okay? It's so logical, but so many brand owners just half-ass this aspect and just think they can get sales, right? If you look at brand one, where you see these old polished creatives, it looks super nice, it's so branding, everything's consistent, and you look at brand two, whereas it's like they just took you with a fucking iPhone 5, the background shit, it's, okay. What brand are you naturally going to trust? Okay, doesn't matter if brand two is legit, doesn't matter, right? Obviously it's number one, the brand that has a high quality, so control that aspect within every single time you release a type of content associated with your brand. Number two is the creative branding, right? Consistency within the colors, within the text, within the type of messaging, okay? Third sort of ties in between branding consistency. Fourth is actually making top of funnel to bottom of funnel creative, which sort of goes hand in hand with the organic creative. I do talk about this in the video. All right, you don't want to just create content for the sake of creating content. You actually want to make specific content because each different types of content has different levers, has different deliverables that they can result for the client, for the customer. Okay, so top of funnel, middle of funnel, bottom of funnel. Okay, number four is actually splitting out different organic content to ad creators, because those are different things, right? Organic content, we sort of want to look more polished, have more structure, whereas ad creator, we're testing a bunch of stuff, but we're going to have testing with intent, okay? Which revolves around a USP, a unique selling point of the product, and the value proposition of the brand, okay? And lastly, website creatives. Again, I talk about all this in the video, which I'm going to link in the bio. And again, I'm not saying this in the video because I'm just repeating myself, okay? Now, the vehicle, okay? With a combination of an A+ driver, best oil in the game, the vehicle is the last part to take us to the finish line, and that's what's going to make us win the race. Okay, the simplest way to put it, the vehicle is our conversion mechanism. Here's a breakdown of what that actually looks like. Okay, all you need to scale your brand to 5K, 10K a month in this modern era, number one is meta ads, and number two is Instagram with organic marketing, combination to Shopify with a website. Okay, now bringing attention and potential customers through utilizing meta ads and organic marketing. Okay, and letting a well-optimized website do the rest of the conversion. You have to look at this as a whole funnel. As in 2026, you can't be in the position where you can just scale a clothing brand with just ads and good clothes. Okay, now this is the main funnel that I want you to understand. Organic marketing plus branding, which is the objective to bring in top of funnel attention, accumulate growth on reaching people through content and branding. And then the middle of funnel, we use meta ads, basically amplifies demands, attention through scaling, reaching new audiences with paid acquisition. This is the process to get your customers into actual buy state. So we get attention through our branding, right? Our brand foundation and organic marketing content. And then we amplify and get them ready to buy through triggering specific emotions, as you can tell from the start of the video where we talk about our daily pain points through meta ads. And bottom of funnel, which is where the conversion actually happens. Okay, by this stage, at least 99% they should be ready to buy, and the 1% of the website should just remove any objections that they might have. Or is this brand legit? Is, how long is the shipping time? Or what's the right size? Remove the sales objection, and boom. Okay, now organic marketing and branding, real quick. Okay, top of funnel objective. Okay, middle of funnel, bottom of funnel. 3 different types of core components of different content that has different deliverables. Number 1, top of funnel is to get mainstream attention and eyeballs towards the brand. That is it. Virality. Okay? Not everybody that comes in through the top of funnel is essentially going to be interested to buy your product. They just fuck with your messaging or the brand or whatever it is. Number 2 is middle of funnel objective. Okay? Nurture audience in the brand and what the brand is, and deeper interest into what your brand value is. Okay? And bottom funnel is basically nurturing your audience into product detail and getting them to buy state. So think of it this way. Top of funnel, mainstream content. Okay, I'm not telling you to do this cringy TikTok dances, no. Mainstream attention created specifically towards your niche. Okay, middle funnel is where we introduce our brand value, right? As I said from the very start of the video, right? What is our brand value in terms of the driver? Okay. Now, bottom funnel is nurturing your audience to product detail. So letting them educate your customers through product knowledge, right, and product solution. Very simple, okay? Now, meta ads, I'm not even gonna say anything. I'm gonna put the link in bio. It is the best video in this fucking industry, okay? I provide every solution in there. Just watch it, link is in bio, okay? Now, website, okay? This is basically the last thing that sort of push us over, okay? And I've simplified this again. There are 3 most important components within the website: the homepage, the collection page, and the product page. Okay? Then they all have different responsibilities. Okay? Number 1, homepage, position it as sort of treating this like your first date. Okay? When you're meeting a girl or boy, you want to make sure you look the best, you smell the best, you wear your best clothes, you wear your nice watches, accessories, or whatever it is, right? Because first impression matters, and that is the exact same objective on what we have on the homepage. Okay, I'm going to give you some real life examples in a bit. Okay, number 2 is collection page, and it's pretty simple. This component, I'm not going to lie to you, but so many people do this wrong. 3 main things that we need to do: organizing bestsellers, consistent creative presentation in terms of creators, flat lay, models, and clear pricing and any offers you have in terms of that. Okay, now lastly, the product page, which is the landing page, which should do the conversion. And I'm going to show you an example from a very popular brand, Comfort. I did make a video on this as well before, okay? And the reason why I'm showing you this landing page is just have a look on how they designed it. First of all, add to cart is in a whole nother color, right? Different association rights from the eye, right? And the thing they did beautifully is the add to cart and the product has clear correlation in terms of color. When you switch it, boom, the add to cart switches. So in the human mind, the only thing that moves is the product and the add to cart. They want you to press the add to cart, okay? 2, size is very clear. Size guide right above the size chart removes every single objection from product, body, and real life measurements, all right? If you're looking at the model, shows you exactly how that product is fit. So Sarah, if you're a woman that's trying to buy this clothes, you're 5'5", 5'6". Oh, Sarah's wearing 5'6" and wearing a size small. It fits beautifully. I want it. Clears the objection. Oh, Jared is 6'1", I'm a male trying to buy it. It's a large and fits like that. Beautiful, right? Clears all objection. Description, materials, size and fit, shows the product USP, right? Soothing softly, pre-shrunk, wrinkle-free, right? They upsell, cross-sell below the add to cart fold, which is very important. The only thing that you want above the add to cart fold is the reviews, the color, and the sizing stuff, okay? Now, obviously bestsellers, what I want you to understand is the reviews, okay? Reviews, building that more trust on landing page. They've already done that through the content, through the homepage, or whatever it is, but adding that extra notch. Okay, now, I know I went through a lot. The main thing that I want you to understand is it's a whole funnel. You can't scale a brand with just ads. It's a whole funnel, okay? So we have the driver, right? Preparing you from the knowledge of brand foundation, what the brand actually is, okay? This is a really important part. Number two is the oil, okay, which is the type of creatives that we're gonna make, okay? And third is the conversion mechanism, which comes down to three main things, which is the vehicle, okay? The best, fastest car in the world, okay? Organic marketing and branding, which is quite frankly our top of funnel, which is gonna grab the mainstream attention with our content and branding and get that eyes in. Not necessarily gonna buy, we don't care about that because once we have eyeballs, meta ads can do the rest of the conversion, all right? Amplifies demand and attention. And third, we get that attention, get them into buy state, getting ready to go to the website and buy by removing all sales objections, okay? Now, hope you guys got some value out of this. If you have any questions, give me a message on Instagram, okay? If you want our team to have a full look audit over your brand, book a call below to speak to me and my team. Okay, thanks for watching. And if you don't apply at least one thing, you've just wasted 16 minutes of your time, so do something.